In today's video, we'll take a look at Nerdio Manager for WVD's new REST API functionality. REST API in Nerdio Manager for WVD is available starting with version 2.6, and it allows you to integrate Nerdio Manager with other IT service management platforms like ServiceNow, for example, and use another interface from another platform to make changes and create actions and tasks inside of the Nerdio Manager. This video is going to be about the process of enabling the REST API. And then in future videos, we'll actually take a look at how to consume and use those APIs to do various actions. So we'll begin in the Nerdio Manager on the settings page under integrations. And we'll see a new tile on the bottom left here that says REST API, and the current status is disabled. So in order to enable this REST API, we're going to click here. And the first thing we're going to do is click on the Run button, which is going to create a new Azure application, Azure App Registration, that's going to become a client to the Nerdio Manager for WVD application. So by clicking that button to click Run, that went ahead and created that application for us. And then step number 2 is to grant this newly created application consent to do actions in the Nerdio Manager for WVD app. So we're going to click on the grant button, which is going to open up our Azure portal and take us to the newly created client application, which is right here. And we can see that this hasn't been granted admin consent yet. So we are going to click this button. It's going to say grant admin consent for Nerdio. We're going to say yes to that. Admin consent has been granted successfully. And now if we go back into the Nerdio Manager, we can refresh this status right here, and that will confirm that we have now granted admin consent. And then finally, we need to generate a secret that's going to be used by the REST API client. And when we do that, this is going to give us all the necessary information, including the secret that's going to be listed right here. Obviously, this is a very secure value that you want to be sure you make a note of, and then it's not going to be available after you navigate away from the screen. You can see there's a note that this is visible only on this screen. So we're going to go ahead and copy it. And now we can see all the various endpoints that we need. We see our auth 2.0 token, tenant ID, client ID, and scope, as well as we have our secret. And there's also a way to download a Postman collection and actually start consuming the APIs. But that is something we're going to do in a future video. For now, we went through the process of enabling REST API, which was really easy. And now this REST API can be used. If we want to disable a REST API in the Nerdio Manager, we will just click on the current status right here and change it, click OK, which will change it back to disabled. And if we wanted to re-enable it again, we would be able to go through the same process and be able to, again, start using REST API. That is all for today's video, and I will see you in the future video.